Good morning, students. Welcome to my channel English Poets by Kiranjit Kaur. Let's take up a topic of class +2, and the topic is On the Face of It, and the author of this is Suzanne Hill. Let's talk about the author. Suzanne Hill was born in 1942 in Scarborough, United Kingdom. She is a prolific writer. She has written many novels, short stories, fictional and non-fictional works. She is known as novelist, children's writer and playwright. Her famous works are The Woman in Black, The Mist in the Mirror, I Am the King of the Castle. Let's move on to next slide. And the characters in On the Face of It are Mr. Lamb and Derry. Mr. Lamb is an old man with a tin leg. His leg was blown off during the war. He has replaced it with a thin leg. Children call him Lammy Lamb. He is an optimistic personality. He has adapted himself with the changing phases of life. Derry is a young boy with a half-burnt face. Acid had burnt one side of his face. He has a scary face and horrible looks. He is a pessimistic personality. People run away from him because of his looks. He has failed to adapt with the changing phases of life. Let's move on to the next slide. Let's talk about the play. The play is about the friendship between an old man and a young boy. The boy portrays the beautiful world which is filled with sadness and loneliness of a young boy who is withdrawn, defiant, and an old man. They both are physically impaired. The child is very disturbed because of his scared looks and feels that the people do not want to associate with him. He drifts into the garden, which looks very inviting, but panics when he meets the old man. The latter tries to make him feel at ease and advise him to accept life as it comes. Mr. Lamb's philosophy is to celebrate life in all its forms. To him, there is no difference in a part of life, a flower and weed. Both of them are the same. Both signs of life and of growth. Having an artificial leg, a tin leg, has had led to cope up with the cruelty of others but has taken it in his stride. He has a positive and optimistic attitude of life. He tells Derry to live the life to the full and to avoid bitterness, which can be more corrosive than acid that destroyed his face. He advises Derry to accept life without any preconceived notions. The power of choosing what one wants lies in one's hand. Derry is extremely sensitive about his scared face and has fixed opinion that he is repulsive and ugly. He locks himself in a world of his own and avoids contact with others. But in spite of his skeptical attitude, he is moved by the old man's spirit. This is evident from the fact that he defies his mother and returns to the garden, though sadly a little too late. Derry's face is scared, while Lamb's leg is an artificial one. Derry's face is scared while Lamb's leg is an artificial one, a tin, he calls it. Both have to cope with the cruelty of others. While Derry withdraws into his shell, Mr. Lamb takes it into the stride. One gets glimpses of loneliness the old man faces in spite of his outward bravado in the scene when he takes to the beast. From Derry's point of view, also it is sad that when he finally makes an effort to come out of his shell, he is confronted by the loss of the only person who had befriended him, Mr. Lamb. And he cries a lot, and the story comes to an end. Thank you. I hope you have understood well the explanation by me. So do like, share, comment and subscribe my channel English Boards by Kiranjit Kaur. Thank you.